What's up? I just wanted to make this video or this chat to talk about why I'm so interested in photography and what attracts me to photography or media or filmmaking in general. And a big thing that, the biggest thing that draws me to it is the nostalgia. So I really love fine art, portraiture, figure, like anything that makes me feel like a connection to somebody through a photograph is an amazingly well done piece of art. And nostalgia just hits so hard for me. I don't know why, and I really haven't taken the time to figure out why yet. But I think it's just because I miss the past so much. And so it's interesting to me that I can look at a photograph that I took 5 years ago or 10 years ago and just almost bring myself to tears thinking about it, because it really brings back good memories most of the time, or different memories. For me, I have always had trouble, not always, but for a long time I've had trouble remembering the past or remembering things that happened in very vivid detail. And sometimes I'll see photos that have been taken and posted and I don't even remember anything about it, about that time or what I was doing. So it's really nice to have that recorded memory. So because I don't know if I can trust my brain to, I know I can't trust my brain to remember everything or remember how things were. And that's probably why I'm so obsessed with nostalgia. And even the most basic photo, it doesn't even have to be technically a good photo, but artistically it is to me, because it refers to my past or to the past. And I think a lot of photos can do that for a lot of people. That's one of my favorite things about photography, and why I snap random photos of my friends all the time and my wife and family. I try to. And it's just really nice to be able to look back on those and think about what was happening at that time and trying to help me remember, aid me in remembering what was going on. Nostalgia's weird for me. I had a conversation with Coral a couple months ago, maybe a month ago. And recently, not even just recently, but for a long time, in random periods of time, I'll go through like an old yearbook from like elementary school and start looking up people on social media that I went to school with in 3rd grade. And I don't know why I do it. I just want to see what people have been up to, or people who were nice to me, or people who left some kind of impression on me to where I was like, oh, I remember them. They were nice. They were really funny. I'm going to look and see what they're up to now. So I look for people and like try and recontact these people who I feel have left an impression on me. And so I asked Coral. It was like weird because I started thinking about it, and I was like, am I like the only person who does this? Like, I don't know. Like, does anybody else just pick up their 3rd grade yearbook and look up people they used to be friends with? And I mean, for me especially, and for a lot of people, like I grew up as a military kid, and so I moved around a lot, and I know there are a lot of other people who have lived in one state or one city their whole life, so those people that you knew from 3rd grade are still your friends. So like that wasn't the case for me because I moved around a lot. Actually, I only moved around a lot until about 4th grade. So I guess that's why I used my 3rd grade yearbook. But that was interesting to me, and I like to see what happened to all the people that I used to be friends with or that were nice to me. But eventually, like a week later, it led me to like some kind of depressing realization that like other people may do that, but nobody's ever done that to me. Like I've never been Nobody's ever added me on Facebook and been like, hey, you were in my 2nd grade class. You were in my 3rd grade class. Like, how have you been? So that's kind of depressing because it just makes me feel like I have never made any sort of impression on anybody. But to be fair, that was like 3rd grade would be the most recent that could happen, because I have pretty much, I'm still in contact with my friends from 4th grade on because I lived in one place for so long. But I'm sure it's not like that at all. I don't really take it personally. I'm just a weirdo. Anyways, that's my little talk today. And I really wanted to just talk about photography that I mentioned at the beginning. And kind of led me into my nostalgia rant. So hope you guys are having a good day. Talk to me in the comments. I really want to meet some of you guys and talk about art and talk about photography and what inspires you. Thanks for watching.